Hi guys, good evening, and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host, Eddie, and in tonight's video, I will be discussing what I thought of that super awesome and shocking episode of our favorite show, The Walking Dead. Now, before I begin, of course, please be warned, this is a spoiler, and I mean spoiler-filled episode review. So if you're not caught up on The Walking Dead by this episode or previous episodes, you might not want to keep watching or listening, excuse me, as I will be discussing spoilers. That being said, you have been warned. Let's jump right back into it. Oh, what a great episode. This episode pretty much went the way I thought it would. What I mean by that was several months ago when they announced that season 10 was getting 6 bonus episodes, and on top of that great news was that Robert Patrick had been cast in one of the episodes. I was so incredibly happy because he's such a prolific, talented actor who is so great at playing these tough guy villainous roles, and I thought, this is perfect. A zombie apocalypse survivor? Hell yes. And The Walking Dead of all places? Yes. Got some A-list Hollywood talent, and everybody else, and for the record, everybody else is talented too. All the TV actors are great, but it's like a big recognizable name like Robert Patrick. That was just icing on the cake. But then I immediately thought, oh no, are they going to kill him in one episode? And sure enough, they did. Although, what I did enjoy about it up until his death, which I kind of have mixed feelings about, was that this episode personified the reason why I fell in love with the show in the first place years and years ago. Complex characters in appalling situations. And I think Maze definitely qualifies as a complex character. Yes, it's awful that, he kept his twin brother captive. That was a great twist, by the way. I'll get back to that. And that, his brother tried to steal his food and knife him over his food. And he forced Aaron and Gabriel to play Russian roulette together. But, the tragedy of this episode of this story was that it feels like Aaron and Gabriel's words, especially Aaron's words, really got through to him, which is what compelled him to untie Aaron and then finally introduce himself to these two and to the audience, basically, because we hadn't learned his name yet. And then, of course, right at that second, Gabriel just smashes his head in with Aaron's loose, badass-looking arm thing. By the way, I love that they showed that thing being used for a practical purpose other than bashing in people's brains and Walker's brains, because, Aaron used it to break the wood planks off that door, and that just made fucking sense to me. I was like, yes, I'm here for that. Practical use of that thing. Yes, thank you. But it's just so sad because I feel like Maze really did sincerely believe, and I think Aaron was sincere when he invited him to join him. And I was so excited and happy because I was like, is Robert Patrick going to join the cast of the show for the 11th and final season? Please, please, please let that be the case. And of course, unfortunately, it wasn't. And then when they find the twin, the locked up brother, I thought, are they going to cut him loose and bring him along? Damn it, nope, because he's nuts and he killed himself so he could be with his dead family. Shit. The show breaks your heart and knows exactly how to break your heart right when you meet a new character, whether it's a short-lived character like Maze or a long-term character you've been invested in for years. Damn it, it knows how to break your heart so well. But you know what? Robert Patrick, despite the short amount of time he had on this show, was great. He looked so good. I loved the scar makeup effect that he had on his face and his very tragic backstory. Badass looking warehouse too. And the fact that he had a fucking boar, I would assume he was going to eventually kill and eat it for food. It would have made me sad if he had revealed that was my pet or friend. That would have been tough to watch, but thankfully I don't think that was the case. I also loved, there are a couple of lines that really resonated with me. When Gabriel is talking to Aaron, when the conversation takes a serious turn and those awesome beanbag chair things, and he says, evil people aren't the exception to the rule, they are the rule. And I thought that applies both in real life, or like in present day real life, and in a fictional TV world like Walking Dead. It's just one of those things where you're like, whoa, like that just speaks volumes about so much right there. But I don't know, it was just something that really resonated with me and I liked it a lot. And then, yeah, just overall great episode. I really, really enjoyed it. And I'm so sorry they killed off Robert Patrick twice. Cool twist with the brother being locked up and everything. And I'm really sorry neither brother could join Aaron and Gabriel. But this also paints a Gabriel in a whole new light. But I guess we shouldn't be entirely surprised considering how he murdered Dante earlier in the season for killing Sadiq. So maybe it's not that surprising, but who knows? What did you guys think of this episode? I'd love to hear your thoughts and feelings. Thank you so much for watching this episode review. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Would you have liked to have seen Maze stay on the show for its 11th and final season, or are you happy with him being a one-time character? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching, and of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.